I will raise you above all other servants. Know then that I have divided my soul into pieces and granted each piece to one of my mortal servants. They gain immeasurable power, but that's not important. Not important. The plan's secret isn't about that. The monster grins. How is he grinning? I don't understand that, but... The servants don't matter, the soul does, do you understand? My soul is both here with me and there on Golarion. Its pieces are drawn to one another, and thereby drawn to the mortal world. Draw the mortal world closer and closer to the abyss. The veil between the worlds gets thinner and thinner. One day it will tear, and my servants will flood Golarion. You're insane, demon. Insane, yes. Only the insane dare stand against me. I'm Sith the strategist. When my plan comes to fruition, these madmen will be dust. Kostich, most of all, Kostich. He's not even a real demon. He was once mortal. And still thinks he thinks to challenge me, Sithid, the greatest of demon lords. He's insane, insane. All your servants are long gone. Long gone, yes. All my enemies are gone. I'm Sithid the Conqueror. I froze them and tore the flesh from their bones and threw them into the bottomless pits. All fell before me. True, Kostich still remains that. The demon grinds teeth furiously. He dares still to resist. Still struggles, but he will not prevail, never. You already fought Kostich and lost. Lost? Kostich lost, for I'm Sith the victorious. I broke his spine and left him to die in the mountains. I took his kingdom, my kingdom, my kingdom. The monster has a sad howl. Where's my kingdom? Where are my servants? Where's everything? Your plan will never succeed, monster. Die! Die, I cannot die, others die. Enemies, servants, mortal, demons, mortals. You will die as well, and I alone will remain. I'm Sithid, I'm eternal. I'm not impressed by the anemone.
Desna, guide my hand.
Okay, we lost sound effects. That's okay, because I didn't need those anyway. We're gonna fight the giant disembodied hand. That's a level 40 hand. And it can stealth, I guess. It's a stealth hand.
Make your peace. Oh, we have to fight the head too. Uh-oh. I didn't see that.
Okay, I'm defeated the head in one go. Gotcha. What else? Was I grinding? I can survive even death, can you? What did I do? I grinded Sithis' spine like a skateboard on my dragon talons. Can I get the crystal power now? That'd be nice. These are cool, but they're kind of a little bit clunky. I mean, this was a decent animation. A little bit clunky though.
I will resist.
Did I really get dismounted? There's no... Brother. Hello? What's wrong with this game? There's just no way. Very loud, very loud. Oh, devourers. Oh, miss because of concealment. Cringe. Yeah, they're all immune to weird.
Prepare your...
Sithis soul shard. The frick?
This one's mine!
Wait, she hits herself with that? Oh, the soul shards did damage to her. But why?
I think I can push through this.
Yeah, guys, I don't think jumping on top of Kira is a good idea. I'm just gonna keep it aside with you, dudes.
Desna, guide my hand.
Oh, it's slowed. You're okay, Ember. Just chill.
Make your peace.
Press the attack.
Am I doing it wrong?
Was it all in vain? You defeated Sith after weakening him. It's completely normal, not loud sounds. Sith's frostbitten bones slowly crumble into ashes, becoming one with the wintry dust of his domain. The fallen demon lord drifts into oblivion, this time for good. All that remains of him is a shard of his enormous sword, glistening with cold brilliance. Another enemy defeated. Laudable. I struggle to envision this demon lord specimen being of any use to us from a scientific point of view, too absorbed in his own insanity to participate in any meaningful experiments. He didn't seem entirely sure what was going on, who he was, like a very old man, yet he continued to torture himself and others. I hope he will be able to rest in peace now at last. He fancies himself a master of the world, yet the world had long forgotten him. It's remarkable how the mightiest abyssal monsters can at the same time be the most pitiful. There goes the one who started all this mess. The one who led the demons into Sarkoris at the first place. Orbrick spits on the quickly disintegrating bows. Arelu, Descari, all the other fiends, they only followed him. This bastard was tunneling his way out of the Fey world and right into our own. Let him rot here, unburied and unmourned. He beheaded himself and immediately returned with renewed strength. What was that? Combining the information available to you, you are able to determine what has happened. Sith was once a full-fledged demon lord. Despite losing his title, the fragments of his domain still remained to him was enough to allow him to resurrect himself. Sith beheaded himself, hoping that he would die in the earthquake that followed. I have not that he would return with renewed strength and have one last chance to defeat you in battle. I don't know. What I know is that it hurt a lot. Demon lords have the ability to resurrect themselves in their domain if killed. We have very recently observed this phenomenon in our deals with Baphomet. Still, Sith lost the title of Demon Lord as well as his domain ages ago. Nendo scratches her nose thoughtfully. Could it be that this corner of the abyss retains some property of Sith's former domain? That sounds like a plausible hypothesis, though it is impossible to prove anything now. Last thing we need is to start trying to work out Fey tricks. He died in the end, and good riddance. The shard is all that remains of Sith and his domain. You found another Fey trinket. Be careful with it. You wouldn't want to catch some curse from it, would you? I recommend you draw 3 circles around it, sprinkle it with salt, and swap your shoes before coming any closer to this thing. Or don't forget to pee on it. That's the best defense against any curses. Be very careful with it. You of all people know full well that any treasure of the abyss carries within it a fraction of the abyss's own corruption. This thing is not unlike its owner. Torn into pieces, twisted, frozen, it feels like he forged it out of his own pain and loneliness. That is the most curious piece of metal indeed. I'm going to take a sample and analyze its composition, magnetic properties, and leftover emanations of magic, taste, and smell. A piece of demonic filth. I would only take it with me so that I could personally oversee its destruction. Time for us to go home. I feel it's just hard to kill anything it touches. Wait, did I not get to loot anything? Not even Sithard? Oh. Restore Sithard's blade. A 1 gold dragon. Are gold dragons powerful enough to be worth having one? Could I combine these actually? I'm not super impressed with what I'm seeing, but Cultural Clan? I've been in this place before. Can you find the people from
there, mister?
the DLC somewhere? What's up, Dolius? A lot of these endgame fights have been like actual jokes. I mean, that Sithard fight was like nothing, basically. That guy just died. Nice scarf, thank you. Looks sad. No, for an old woman like me, damn. Commander, how may I be of service? Who are you? Leia Linkers, Squire to Her Majesty Queen Galfrey. My queen has done me the great honor of set me into her inner circle in Retinue. I haven't seen you around before. I joined Her Majesty after you departed for the Abyss, Commander. During the Is expedition, fate brought me to fight at Her Majesty's side, and my queen, in her great benevolence, granted me the right to serve her as her squire. What have you done to earn the queen's favor? Leia blushes slightly. I think you should ask Her Majesty about that. I haven't performed any great feats. Oh, they're gay. Only my duty. When my last brother, died, cut down by Demon's Blade, I offered a prayer to Ayomade and charged the abyssal monsters. I didn't call anyone to join me, but the troops still followed. It so happened that it turned into a counterattack and we drove the enemy back. Not so later that I found out that we'd cut through the demons surrounding Her Majesty's squad. We saved her, but that's just what others say. Personally, I think the Queen didn't really need our help. Embarrassing sincere, this naive soul must truly believe that she hasn't accomplished anything of note. How do you feel about Queen Galfrey? She's the greatest person I know. She has to pass through the battle station. I'm ready to die for her. Well done, keep a hold of that loyalty. I didn't get this? Wait, what didn't you get? Where is Leia? I mean, she's just standing in a corner there. You might have gotten her, just not seen her. I lose her because I hit the tab button. I boinked the queen, she didn't turn gay in my universe. It is crazy how we can prevent people from turning gay just by having sex with them, huh? I bring word from Kinney, your friend. His soul was being held by Archkigal all these millennia, but I helped him break free. He asked me to tell you that the warm spice wine you two used to share in the tower was the best wine he drank in his life. Kinney, my friend, after all this time, I never expected to hear your name, to hear a word from you. I didn't think this would still matter to me after so many years, and yet I'm glad, touched, saddened. Kind of makes sense of what I'm feeling. I remember the Divine. We oftentimes sat there on the tower's balcony. I glanced at a silent smiles. I apologize, but I'm not willing to continue this discussion. This is too personal, but I thank you for helping Kinney find peace. You can find out about anything about this mask. The storyteller touches the mask reluctantly, and his eyebrows immediately shoot up. I see darkness, cold, endless, hiding numerous secrets. I feel someone's presence in this darkness. Someone is waiting for me there, and this mask is a torch designed to pierce the darkness and reveal age-old secrets. Just put it on, and the elf brings the mask to his face and suddenly stops. And still, I sense deceit, as it's as if by agreeing to wear this mask, I'll learn much, but I will lose just as much. I have no idea what this mask is, or for whom it was intended, yet somehow it looks remarkably familiar to me. The storyteller frowns, weighing the mask in his hand, one last time for shrugging. Tell me about this. The storyteller's fingers tremble as he touches the cold blade of the sword, his withered hands turning red from biting cold. His voice hoarse and furious, he whispers, I hate it. The howling of the storm, the clashing of metal, the grinding of bones. My most hated foe lands blow after blow on me. That wild creature wishes to invade my domain. My sword barely withstands the onslaught of his hammer. A blow and another one and another one. The blade vibrates, his steel creaks, then a booming clamor. The mournful wind carries me to a labyrinth of icy peaks. The snow will hide the trace of my disgraceful retreat. I'm broken like my sword, but not defeated. Restore this relic for me. Have you done Dance of Masks yet? Well, I don't know. What is that? Is that the DLC in Canabras? Because if so, then no. Made in the magical light elf's hands, that's of during next though. Not on the blade, the snowflakes dance in dim light. This blade used to belong to a demon lord, Sithir, the lords of blizzards and the master of frost. Like its master, hungering eternally for power, the sword still thirsts for battle and death. I can restore it, or I can turn it into a rod. Tell me about the sword. This merciless blade will always serve for blood. It will not grant a swift death to the enemies of its master, rather, it will shred their flesh, pierce them with searing cold. It will not deliver the killing blow when it's fully sated with their suffering. Tell me about the rod. This relic will embody Sithir's power over the cold. The metal has absorbed some of that demon lord's power, and it will turn it into potent magic, unleashing all hatred and wrath of its former master. Sithir, the rod versus sword. What is what are those companions calling? And what is Rykart? Water? Ricard. So where is can I find the Ricard anywhere? Ricard Act 5 location. I guess I'll run around a little bit to see if I can find them, but okay, it's a +5 Constitution Bleed, Grave Wounds, Longsword. We look for a critical hit, takes 3 on holy damage, funneling against wielder against armor ability, which they can use as a standard action once per day. The effect grants the wielder DR20 bludgeoning and +6 special armor to AC. Once the effect is granted total 60 points damage, the armor breaks and critical total benefits. That's garbage. What the hell? What an awful sword. This just seems like it's like a really bad sword. What the hell? This roll grants the wielder ability to change energy damage of the 5 spells they cast per day to cold damage. If the enemy's damage is by an instant damage spell cast with this roll, they must pass 15 throw or become slow for 1 to 6 rounds. That's per the soul spell. Next time minutes that's what have someone like access. I can believe it. Things got heated in this, that's for sure. I'd say even more so than Canobras, but we showed them, and the banner is safe and sound. All that is left is for us to win. What I thought you, Prelate. Have your verdict so it's been justified? And who are you to judge me? I answer Triomede alone. I saw the goddess and spoke with her. I ruled Dresden with her blessing. Alright, let's say you do. If you have something to say it. I will hear you out. Answer me truly, aren't your punishment too severe? Punishments must be both harsh and public, so that they discourage others. Consider, could your harshness embitter your subjects, pushing them into the cultist networks? Only weak-willed socks, and they would have ended up in there sooner or later regardless. Tell me where did all this cruelty in your heart come from? There's just enough to sniff out the foes who pretend to be friends. Your questions all make sense. Iomade gives me strength, which means I have not violated her laws. Iomade can make mistakes too, Prelate. Blasphemy! She can! She's fallible! It's not blasphemy, it's truth, and I'm direct proof of it. My existence is based on evil and lies. The goddess advised me to give up my power, but I decided otherwise. I choose good and became a dragon. Already stays with you for a long time, then lowers his head. How unfortunate that not all of us have a chance to speak with her. I promise to think about your words, dragon. Once victory is ours, I'll have time to find the truth of them. Remind me, who are you? This is a jest. I believe you've known each other for over a year now. Well, if you insist, Holrun, Shapok, Inquisitor by the grace of Iomade, formerly the governor of Canobras, but my presence is clearly needed more here than in the city. Did you catch many spies while I was away? Only a few, oddly enough. While the war was at a standstill, the demons did nothing but send spies to lure traitors to their side, but now that we fight one battle after another, they no longer seem to have time for it. On occasion, we do catch someone, but we mostly solve the problem. Alright, thanks to Canobras. Judging by the reports, things are going well. The city is coming back to life, yet its fate depends entirely on how we fight here at the front. Isn't it time for you to head back to Canobras? Out of the question, the war nears its end. Do you expect me to sit out the final moments at the rear? How did things go in Dresden in my absence? We fought. Her Majesty set out under a sword of valor like Iomade herself. It was hard, and many were lost, but the demons ran away. So fast they outpaced their own terrified shrieks. The Queen brought us all the way to the gates of Is, and now victory is within our grasp. Ziar? Tell me about your past. The old man scratches his thin and fuzzy hair. About my life before the Order, it was so long ago. As a boy, I decided there was too much evil in the world. Someone had to do something about it, try to fix it. I decided to become a priest, but then I saw the ever-bright Crusaders, so proud, so pure. And someone next to me said, "What arrogant snobs." And he was right. The ever-bright Crusaders actually are a little arrogant, so I thought, maybe these invincible snobs could use the help and companionship of such a simple and warm-hearted lad like myself. Who knew that years later I would become their leader? Tell me about your order. The Everbright Crusaders are not the oldest order, but our traditions are solid. For us, fighting the Worldwood is not a war, it's our service. We dedicate our lives to it, and also our souls. We have high standards and live under many restrictions. We have no families, drink no liquor, play no games of chance, accumulate no wealth, and own no lands, even if we were entitled to them by birth. We reject everything that distracts us, that draws us to a peaceful life. For our hearts are always turned to war, but war is grim, ugly thing that makes wicked everyone who takes part in it. And we keep our hearts pure, so that we are not left sickened by war, that our light does not fade, because darkness can only be overcome by light. How did things go in Dresden in my absence? It was hard, glorious but hard. Under Her Majesty's command, we achieved victories, the likes of which no one has seen since the First Crusade. We reached this, but at what cost? Many died, or worse, sold their souls to the demons. Proud Dresden would lie in ruins if not for your timely arrival. The time has come for great deeds and great sorrow. Have you found a new protege yet? No, after what happened with Morvig, I wouldn't dare call myself anyone's teacher. I saw our order's future in that boy. Now I know what the future I saw died with him. The order will cease to exist when its last knight dies. We will stand our watch until the end, and let new heroes follow all their banners. Banners of hope and glory, not loss and regret. I feel like if they're anywhere, they're probably going to be in the inn. Or the tavern, sorry. But I guess they maybe just perma disappeared? Yeah, it looks like they did. Rip. Oh no, Penta's here! Oh, she doesn't say anything. GG. Alright, let's head to Canabras, I guess. Ugh. Horus had been like a year. How long has it actually been? When did it start in 47, 16? Oh my god. A Crusader buried site half a century old has been discovered on Dresden's walls. Many of them were members of the noble house of Mendev. The officers believe that the bones should be returned to the families, but the priests are suggesting that the remains be placed in the temple as relics of martyrs. Evil. Bury them and dress them with honors. When I was a young boy. Like, let's call on the reserve. It's 18,000 dudes. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Alright, let's go back in because Hal Saliax wants to talk to me again about how stupid his fucking dragon friends are. Outside was concerned. Commander, I have sad news. 2 dragons that flew to the Whirlwind have returned, and they are ill. They are physically unharmed, but their spirit have been broken by the horrors they witnessed. I felt the wound's foulness slowly poisoning us, but I didn't realize how far it had gone. Violence is poison to our souls. If not for your merciful decision to stop the dragons from raiding the camps of the demon worshippers, things would have been much worse. In desperation, I tried several spells to help down these fortunate scouts, and one of the spells worked. The scouts' souls were a small step from irreparable injury, but had not yet crossed the threshold. It was your decision that saved them, and now I hope I can heal my fellows if your wizards help me. Command your people to help us, and the dragons will never forget your mercy. But my people probably do that voluntarily. Together we will root out the corruption from our hearts, and strengthen our spirits just as we will strengthen the bond between mortals and mankind. Tell me more about this corruption. It is the influence of chaos. It poisons not only the earth, air, and water, but also our souls. Dragons are more astute than mortals, and they look deeper, and thus see more of these terrible and natural things. It shifts the mind from stability towards bloodlust, anger, and cruelty, and being indifferent to suffering. I'm begging you, show mercy to the warriors. Show them that you share our pain, and more dragons will join you out of respect for your magnanimous act. At very least, please care for those who have been spiritually wounded. Many mortals who honor my kind live in Aveston. Let us invite them to the crusade. They will speak with my kin and remind the dragons who they are. Let their words and songs become the anchor that will keep my unfortunate brethren from sliding into madness. Is it? Huh. My wizards will help find a cure for your brethren. Gold dragons didn't get a warden of life heat. Oh, okay. 7 gold dragons, that's very nice. Thank you. Together we will overcome the filth and become even more resistant to the efforts of chaos. Okay. The dragons have been nothing but trouble. I should have just had them all executed or something the first time they... Well, he came to me with a report. Jesus. How can dragons be this much maintenance? No wonder they're extinct. Alright, I don't have any teleporter down here. I failed to sneak past enemies? What the hell is this encounter? This better be good. How did I fail to sneak past this?
Resist.
What the hell? Can I see the rules for that? They really forced me to engage in a battle with 7 spiders, huh? Oh. What is happening right now? Dude, my game has to be bugged, right? My game actually has to be bugged.
Prepare yourself.
Oh my god,
Require my
Nenio,
unbiased opinion?
please, brother. Frodo's mithril vest, the hobbit must be dead. Oh, it's because no one's set to anything here. Is that the problem? I guess that's what's happening, huh? There isn't this reset, I think. Hell is a very sad place. People are in so much pain there. They forget everything good about their past life. Why do Hell Knights want everyone to be like that? Hell Knights do not want Hell's torment, but Hell's discipline. However, if sufficient discipline is impossible without suffering, then so be it. Do. The cart blocking the street contains the usual necessity for festival, crates of food, booze, and decorations. So can I just grab a snack and just listen to my companions talk now? Nice old lady.
Come closer, don't be shy. Look at these pretty little cats. They make great companions, and they'll bring you good luck. Well, well. It seems like that one's taken quite a shine to you. I'm not surprised. You do look mighty fine in that costume of yours, laddie. So what do you say? Would you like to have one of these little beauties?
What the hell is the Aeon answer here? Who are you?
I'm just an old woman who lives on the outskirts of the city. The demons destroyed everything I had except my barn, and the cat inside it. My cat has always brought me good luck. She's the reason my barn's still standing. Pity she decided to hide in the barn instead of my house. Oh, there I go, prattling on about myself. Anyway, my cat had kittens a few months ago. I'm looking to find a good home for them. They're good luck, just like their mother. You should take one. You won't regret it.
Okay. Examine a cat more closely. Although the cat looks completely ordinary, you do detect a faint trace of magic.
Well, what do you think? I'm telling you, my cat's lucky, and so are her little ones. It runs in the family. You should take one, laddie. You won't regret it.
How much for this cat?
Oh, no need for money. I'm just happy he's found a good home.
I'll take the cat.
Oh, how nice. I'm sure you'll be very happy together. Don't forget to feed him, and make sure to pet him often. He likes that.
Okay. Oh, so I got a cat now. That's awesome. Dragonborn?
My sweet bees, which flag should we put up on display?
Meow.
These colorful ones? Or the ones with the symbols? And if the latter, which symbols should we choose? Oh, merciful son of Kalish, it is so hard to decide.
Full voice acting. I mean, I can't wait for him to have way less dialogue options than this and way less overall wasted dialogue.
Wait, my dear Eagle. May your day be filled with peace and light, my friend.
Oh, I did not see you. Pardon me, most esteemed one.
Who are you?
I am called Vise. This fiery spark here with me is Eagle. We traveled here from the sunlit lands of Kalish. We wish to help the people here.
They say the demons will soon be defeated, and the world wound will finally be closed. The great Commander will be victorious.
Commencer?
The commander, my dear Eagle.
Oh, of course. Pardon me. The Commander will defeat the demons, and we will assist in other ways.
How long have you been here?
We've been here for 2 days, esteemed one. We arrived right before the festivities started. We wanted to help, and immediately found an opportunity.
It takes a lot of work to throw a big celebration. Where we're from, they're always looking for volunteers to help with festivals. Thankfully, Nerosian is the same. We were able to start helping right away.
Didn't they... In the Kickstarter, didn't they say something about the Odreds in like Spanish or something? Kickstarter Water. Oh, okay. That was just a part of the Odred goal. Gotcha.
My sweet Vise, we are in Canabras. Nerosian is to the south. We traveled past it on our way here.
I'm all mixed up again. My head is an empty vessel.
How do you intend to help?
We're happy to help in any way we can.
Exactly! If anyone needs 2 extra sets of hands, we'll be there. Today, we are hanging up flags. And tomorrow, we're building barracks.
Barricades, my lovely eagle.
Yes, yes, those 2.
Not as far away, you came all this way just to offer your help?
Yes, indeed. We sailed from across the seas, walked and rode for many months. All because we wanted to come here.
We do not regret our long journey. The world is changing. This is an important moment in history, and we want to witness it firsthand.
What are you doing?
We are putting up decorations for the festival.
The flags of Canabras have already been raised throughout the city, but we still have plenty of poles and a lot of interesting flags left over. We can't decide which ones we should hang up.
Maybe you could help us, esteemed one. What would the locals like? Some of the flags are colorful but plain. Others have symbols on them. This one, for example, has a beer mug. And there's a really strange one over there.
Where's my LGBT flag? These should work. Choose the colorful flags.
You're right. These are perfect. We were overthinking things.
Yes, simple is often best.
Weibor. Woldriff. What the hell is happening here? One horseshoe, nice. Oh, it's down there. I inspected every item, checked every document, and you still won't let me into the city? Paperwork is in order, and so is the merchandise. You still haven't answered all my questions, though. Hey, buddy, you've kept the poor merchant there for ages. Just let him through already. Oh. Hold up a second, finest goods. I was gonna say...
This magic comes from the impossible kingdoms far away. For the right price in gold, I will show you the most important moments in the commander's life. Witness his triumphs and tribulations firsthand.
Yo, it's Wade the Wizard or whatever. What was that guy called again? This guy? No. I was gonna say, there were so many cool items in that Sith campaign. You would think I would get access to those instead of like some lame ass rod, but tell me about the impossible kingdoms.
What is that I hear? The audience wishes to learn of distant lands? I'm always happy to oblige. In the impossible kingdoms, a huge city of machines arose between the realm of the dead and the nation of arrogant mages. The dead rule as if they were alive. Metal machines soar through the skies, and the mightiest mages break the rules of the universe with their spells. Oh, but this is nothing. The gleaming pearl of the impossible kingdoms is my homeland. The great nation of Jalmaray, standing proudly to the east. It is a land of poetry, where the winds whisper stories in your ear. The waterfalls flow upside down, and the stars themselves descend from the heavens at night. I could spend hours talking about the great impossible kingdoms, but today I'm here to show you the magical mysteries of those wondrous lands.
Jamal, the commander became who he is today.
A wonderful choice. It was in this moment hope was born.
Damn, I had dragon wings back then too. That's crazy.
Stop that at once! What are you up to, mister?
Mister.
We've received complaints from some concerned citizens that your illusions might be more than just illusions, if you take my meaning. They think these ghosts of yours are alive. Well, not alive. They're ghosts, so I suppose they're dead. Anyway, they suspect you're a necoma... that you're raising the dead.
What? No, sir. No, I would never practice forbidden magic. This is not necromancy, I swear. It is nothing more than harmless magic tricks from our homeland in the impossible kingdoms.
What about the possible kingdoms? Do they have magic tricks too?
Us.
The Inquisitors will decide whether your magic is harmless or not. Come on, let's take you to them.
This match has nothing to do with necromancy.
And how would you know that, sir?
You may not have noted. Well, okay. First of all, guard. I'm a colossal golden dragon of the commander of the crusade. Let's just get that away. You may not have noticed, but all his conjured apparitions have a slight shimmer to their appearance. This phenomenon is called a mirage residue. It only happens when you're dealing with illusions. Necromantic magic does not produce such an effect.
Huh. You sure do know a lot about this stuff. I guess we were wrong to bother you, Mr. Wizard.
Mr. Wizard.
You can continue your magic show.
My savior, you have my gratitude. Thank you for defending me from those sick-headed buffoons.
Welcome. Anytime. Amber. Kitty cats. Guard key? Hold up. That probably opens the door. Harold. A lot of people stand between you and the entrance to the market square, blocking your view of the gates. Once you join the waiting crowd, you will not be able to leave without losing your place in line. Join the line. The crowds are dressed in an assortment of vibrant costumes. Some of the outfits are clearly custom-made, the work of skilled artisans and tailors. Others look like they've been hastily cobbled together at the last minute. Yet all of them bear a striking resemblance to attire worn by you and your companions.
Mommy, look! Another person
my.
dressed up as the commander! Mommy, look!
I thought these guys were dragonborns, but they're literally just wearing outfits. Dress up, I'm the real commander.
Mommy, he's not a fake commander. He's the real commander. Mommy!
What is this? What is this thing? What is that?
What do you want now? Oh my, look at you! I must know, where did you get that costume, mister?
What the hell is this lady? I'll try to take notice, some praise your costume, while others argue that you look nothing like the commander. Hear jokes and laughter and catch snippets of the conversations. Everyone is talking about you. Torch the souls that help people do. Touch the souls that help people do draconic powers. Your power flows from just a small bald child. From your wave, it's a gentle, warm settle over the crowd, filling the heart. The townsfolk with kindness and peace. The hum of the conversation goes quiet as surprised and grateful smiles appear on the faces of those around you. The townsfolk stare at you in awe, some of them take up the cry. The commander is here. Even the guards near the city walls whisper among themselves and point in your direction. You have certainly made your presence known.
Welcome. As I live and breathe, it's the Knight Commander. It is a great honor for Canabras to receive you. If it weren't for you, there would be no city and no celebration.
Who are you?
Just a humble city herald. I'm acting as the master of ceremonies for the festival. If you wish to have fun, consider it done.
What a terrible rhyme. What is that mask?
Oh, this? An ordinary carnival mask. Plenty of those around. This is a masquerade, after all. The guests and the host are all wearing costumes.
I could bluff because I have the option to, but how people react to you in the naval playthrough? Oh, this place is probably very different if you're like a lich or something. Thank you for the invitation. Should I bluff? I thought this was more like a trickster thing.
Have a good time.
Alright. Speak to our friends. Why is this person called Ember in quotation marks?
Another commander impersonator. Ah, it seems I am blessed with the presence of the original. A carnival costume would have been made with more care. Well, you're in luck. I am pleased to offer you the extraordinary opportunity of participating in my little doppelganger competition as an honorary judge.
You're the center of attention, as always.
Of course. Where else would I be? Not all of the commander's associates are surrounded by crowds of fans. It's a deeply pathetic sight.
Cosplayers.
The fearsome bounty hunter pretending to enjoy his bitter loneliness.
Why not?
Wonderful! The qualifying round is concluded, and the finalists stand before you. What do you think? Who among them has best conveyed the incomparable splendor of my person?
Oh, that's easy.
Who deserves the prize? No second places, no consolation prizes. In this competition, you're either the best, or you're wasting your time.
I mean, it's the gnome. Observe the contestants. Then a male Asmar and a woman carefully made up to look like Asmar, who exchanged sharp glances. Next to them, a small boy in a simple costume staring at the count, eyes shining in admiration. A little further, a drunk half-orc is gulping wine from a bottle and swaying at his feet. At the feet of the group, a cat circles, roaming each of the contestants in turn. Some of them look nothing like you. How did they make it to the final round?
This contest is about imitation, not just costumes. The outfit is important, of course, but not as much as the performance.
Darren, who would you like to give the prize to?
No. I didn't ask you to be the judge, just to do everything myself. Pick your favorite, and then I'll give the final verdict.
I want to talk to the contestants. Address the man. Let's see if you can imitate Darren.
Will I be able to imitate him? I was born for this. I am Count Arenday, kissed at birth by heaven itself. I do not need makeup to impersonate anyone. No amount of blush will make me more beautiful than I already am. Many try to imitate me. What a pity that I defy imitation.
What did I say, Darren?
The costume is not bad, but the performance. Transparent desperation and trying too hard to belittle the other contestants. Count Arenday does not need to puff himself up. It is already clear to everyone that he is the best.
You're dressed like Darren, but can you act like him?
I have no need. Sorry, a second.
So these are the contestants. A brat, a drunkard, and this tongue-tied.
Hush. I have no need of introductions. Who has not heard of Darren Arenday, the brightest star in this city's dull firmament? Canabris has become so much more boring without me. The townspeople, of course, dream of me returning, crowned with glory, and for the good times to return with me. Well, perhaps their dreams will come true. Or perhaps not. Who knows what I'll think of doing tomorrow?
What do you say, Darren?
Brava! Uniformly charming. The costume, the performance. Oh, and the actress herself.
No costume, you think you're that good?
Yeah, I'm the Darreniest Darren here. Because I shit on costumes. And on this festival, and on you too. Everyone look at me. I'm Count Arenday. I spit on everyone. I do what I want. And what I want is to drink, and screw, and show off.
Who let this swine in here?
What? Not Darren-y enough for you? Do you think your highborn vomit smells like cologne? Pfft. I don't give a shit what you think. I'm the best doppelganger here because I don't give a damn about you, myself, or this competition. Give me the prize, and I'll drink it all away.
What do you say, Darren?
I cannot tell if that was an attempt to embarrass or shock me. In any case, it failed. Too crude, my friend. And a point of clarification, the vomit resulting from the wine I drink does indeed have a more appealing bouquet than anything you have ever been served in your life.
Go on, show your Darren.
I am Count Darren. I am handsome, funny, and kind. When demons attacked my city, I became a cruise. I went to fight them because I'm brave and I'm not afraid of anyone. Run away, villains! Count Darren is coming!
Child, aren't you a little young to be participating in such contests? Your costume is made of paper, you've barely memorized your speech, and yet here you are competing with adults.
What do you say, Darren?
Oh, such childish innocence. How amusing it will be when this child grows up and learns what his heroes are really like.
Is the cat a contestant too? Oh, the cats. I think I've seen enough.
In that case, I should like to hear the verdict. Steady on. I shall be the one to choose the winner. But not before I hear your opinion.
The boy is most like you.
The boy? I don't even know whether this is supposed to be flattery or an offensive joke. In any case, it would be hard to find anyone less like me than an innocent child. All right, it is now time for my verdict. Decisive, final, and uncompromising. The victor is...
No one!
this skillful lady. Her costume, her performance, and, of course, her natural charm. It is hard to imagine a better double.
Is there any reward for getting these right? Because I always knew he wouldn't like the child, but...
Tell me, are you opposed to receiving your prize in private?
Thank you, Count. It is a great honor for me. But forgive me, I cannot accept your generous invitation. I am married, after all.
Because a kid?
What is this? My double actually has moral principles?
You think he chooses?
You should have told me earlier.
Something you don't
I would have
choose?
disqualified you on the spot. Oh well, what can you do? A victory is a victory. Here you go. That is the end of the contest. Thank you to all the losers. You may go. Thank you too for your help in judging. And on that note, allow me to take my leave.
Midnight Bolt. Wealthy lady. I think you can pick it. Oh, okay. There's no reward for it then. That's good. Oh.
Well, that's a holiday and a half. Did we ask them for it? And where'd they get the money for all this pageantry, I ask you?
Gale?
I have said it before, and I will say it again. The celebration is being held at the request of the residents of Canabris, with funds provided by Neroseek.
We're citizens of Canabris too, you know, and we're against it. We oppose this outrage. It would be better to just hand out money to everyone instead of wasting it on this circus.
Observe the crowd. The poorest people in the city have gathered here, their faces twisted with resentment. Some of the men are swaying drunkenly, turning the rabble as is speaking to them. Who are you?
My name is Evol Vitold. I am the deputy mayor of Canabris, and these are the few people in the city who are unhappy with today's festivities.
Too right, we're unhappy. Shut it all down.
What's going on here?
Shameless contempt. They don't care what we think. They're throwing a party and they didn't invite us. They're trying to chase us out of here, in fact. They won't let us beg or eat or drink what's on the tables. The cheek of it.
You are upsetting the gentlefolk of the city, causing a disturbance, stealing food and drinks. That is why we are keeping you out of the festival.
This issue must be resolved.
And you're the one to do it, eh? You know, you do actually look like...
Thank you, good sir. But a crowd like this is hard to control.
Allowed to celebrate with the rest of us. They live in Canabris too.
I understand. The guards will keep an eye on them.
At last, we have someone with an ounce of wits about them. Thank you, sir. Let's break it up, everyone. Now today's a holiday for us, too.
You're welcome. I'll mention it. Sample the drinks, sure.
Enjoying yourself, Commander?
I am, and you?
I am. In my own company.
You're saying no one knows you're traveling with me?
Someone out there no doubt knows. But not here. For better or worse.
Is it better for bounty hunter to remain anonymous?
When I'm tracking a target, sure. But I have no active contracts in Canabras. Usually, there are always a couple of people in big cities who are keen to meet with me. Most often, they're aristocrats, sometimes artistic types. Less often, soldiers or guards. I hoped our connection would help boost my reputation. I was wrong. No one here knows about the hunter who travels with the commander.
I can't tell if that upsets you or not.
I don't care.
There's tension Gabriel's just said it was, and its ever-present pipe trembles restlessly every now and then. No matter how Gabriel tries to hide his feelings, it's obvious that he is hurt. That he is hurt. I don't believe you.
I think the vain part of me was hoping to meet some admirers. That my fame would have reached at least a few people. I'm used to being inconspicuous. But I didn't plan on being inconspicuous today of all days. That's all. And I definitely don't need the kind of fame that our Azamar Count is basking in. I wouldn't survive so many fans.
Well, cats are rare. You must have some fans here at the festival. I'll find them.
As you will, Commander.
Emba? Well, I don't know why that midnight bolt keeps showing up every time I go in and out of my thing, but
Am I glad to see you? I really need your help.
what are you doing?
Nothing. I'm paralyzed by indecision. There's so much to choose from, and I don't know where to start. Tell me, what is all this? Fruits and vegetables are easy. I can tell them apart just as I can tell which roots are poisonous and which are really poisonous. Porridge I get. I can tell that a pig has been roasted because it's not grunting anymore. But what's this? What's that? You could feed a whole tribe of mongrels with one of those, and another tribe with what's inside. And come to think of it, what is inside? I don't get it. How can you tell what's good if you're going to be assaulted with all the flavors of everything stuffed in the poor bird all at once? What if it's disgusting and you've already taken a bite? You can't just toss it away. You have to eat the whole thing.
That's the idea. You can feed all the people this food. That's why they made it for the celebration.
Yes, but look. Every plate is heaped with a hodgepodge of so many different things. I've never eaten anything this bizarre. I don't even know where to start.
Just trust yourself. Try something that you like the look of.
I like simple food. Everything here is the opposite of simple. I don't want to make a mistake and waste my appetite on something inedible.
Inedible, since when are you picky about food?
Maybe I was always picky, but I just never had the time to choose what I ate. Actually, I didn't have much choice either. If we had anything new for dinner in our tribe, the rule was to eat it faster than it could escape. Not much time to stop and think.
How can I help?
Can you find something edible for me to try and call me when you do? Eating in company is always more enjoyable, and I honestly trust your taste in Uplander foods much more, so I'm willing to try anything you suggest. Well, at least until I'm too full of food to even walk.
Alright, I'll call you when I find something suitable.
Deal. I'll be waiting here, staring in bewilderment at all these platters of food. So, what have you picked? That looks like fish. Of course, it's not as dark as the fish we have in our underground rivers, and it doesn't glow 6 shades of red like the water-dwelling creatures in the World Wound, but it looks close enough to the kinds of fish I'm familiar with.
I know this aroma is traditional diabellin baked fish with white wine, lemon, spices, some tomatoes, onion, and garlic.
Wow, you do know your food. It smells nice, and it looks pretty simple. I have no idea what or where Diobel is, but I already feel a growing respect for its people. Well, my taste buds are raring to go.
That's right.
I'll get us 2 portions.
Tender piece of fish in the spiced wine sauce melts in your mouth, filling it with a pleasant, citrusy aftertaste.
You know, this is much tastier than I thought it would be. It reminds me of when my family still lived on the surface. I was too little to go fishing with my dad, but I remember how my mom would gut the fish and cook it. I'd gladly try something else. Call me when you find something good.
Okay, good. Nice. Get in!
What a beautiful celebration. So many people.
Yes, it's a wonderful festival.
Just think, all these people are here to celebrate your achievements. It is amazing how all these people have come together to celebrate you, the Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. The citizens of Canabras have decorated the city and organized the festivities. They've even dressed up like us. You know, I'd really like to join them. I want to walk among the crowds as if I were an ordinary person and not the commander's demon companion.
Why are you over here by yourself?
I might not be a demon anymore, but the townsfolk won't be able to tell the difference. They might be frightened of my appearance. No, it's better if I keep to myself.
Why don't you go talk to some of the townsfolk?
That would be wonderful. But I'm worried someone will recognize me. They might think I'm a demon who has come to attack the city. Or worse, they might see my succubus form and desire all the temptations I once offered to mortals. That would be terrible. I feel sick just thinking about it.
There's so many people here dressed as you. No one will know you actually are a shale. Everyone will think you're just wearing a costume.
You're probably right. But to be honest, I'm still afraid that someone will recognize me. If the townsfolk realize that a real demon has infiltrated their festival, something terrible could happen. Do you think I should risk talking to them?
You could spend time with, yes, I think you should.
If you're sure, I guess I can try. Look at how much fun the townsfolk are having. They're all dressed up in marvelous costumes, talking and laughing together. They seem so happy. Their smiles get wider, and their laughter grows louder with each person they meet. I want to talk to them, but I don't know how. What if I say something silly and everyone leaves? Will you stay and help me? I'd feel so much better with you by my side.
How can I help?
Could you help me find a conversation to join? And then just be there for me? It's really hard for me to talk to others. I never know what to say.
Sure, I'll spend some time in the crowds and call you over if I overhear any interesting conversations.
Thank you. I'll keep watch from here.
Huh. 70 restoration scrolls.
The city guard and the soldiers of the Eagle Watch are loitering about aimlessly. I am ashamed to witness such gross incompetence. Yours as a captain, first and foremost.
Again, my lord, the Eagle Watch has prepared carefully for today. If the behavior of my soldiers appears frivolous, I can assure you that it is only a facade. It is our job to keep the people of this city safe, and we take our duty seriously.
Commander, you are just in time.
Commander, Captain Gong Tuk of the Eagle Watch, at your service.
What's going on here?
I was informing the captain that he has been negligent in his duties. Based on my observations, the city guard is not adequately prepared for the possibility of an enemy attack, and neither is the Eagle Watch.
That is not true. I can speak only for the Watch, but I assure you, we have taken every precaution to ensure the city's safety.
The city guard and soldiers of the Eagle Watch have been stationed throughout the city at random. The patrols move through the streets with no discernible purpose. The chasm in the square has been hastily cobbled over with planks. The area near the stage is unprotected and vulnerable to attack. I could go on.
Is this really important right now, Rachel?
Undoubtedly.
Where's the thought about Twitches slightly, though his face quickly returns to his unusual impassive expression. People having fun, and there are plenty of guards in the city, isn't that enough?
No, it is not enough. I'm surprised you need the reminder. This kind of attitude is precisely the reason why the city was attacked last time.
We learned our lesson from the demonic invasion. This is why we offered to help the city guard ensure the safety of the townsfolk. We have developed a number of discreet but effective strategies for security.
Richard writes as always.
You will have to be more specific, Captain. I want an explanation, not excuses.
Right to explain yourself, Captain.
I very much would, Commander. Thank you. During the preparations for the festival, it was decided the Eagle Watch would be put in charge of security. We planned for every possible scenario. The guards went into great detail about the problems they faced during the demon attack, and we have worked hard to address those issues. The placement of our soldiers throughout the city is intentional. Their positioning is all part of a larger strategy. I could go on at length about the preparations we've made for the festival and how our approach differs from that of the city guard. I could even give you a tour, but why don't you inspect our sentry posts and talk to the soldiers yourself? I am certain they will allay your concerns. They can show you everything we've done to make sure the city is safe and secure during today's festivities. Here, take this chevron. Fasten it to your armor, and my soldiers will know I've sent you.
What do you say, Ritual?
A tempting proposition. I will accept your offer. Are you with me, Commander?
Sounds like an excellent idea to me.
In that case, I will not detain you any longer.
Commander, I would like to inspect the chasm first, followed by the gate and then the stage. We should get started.
Alright, I think that's a good place to call for today. We've started the festival. We've spoken to some people. This is day 57. Signing off. I think we... Did we cross out of that water? Bastard man, you bastard bitch. Oh, we didn't quite cross 300 hours yet. 1 second. Shabba, shabba, shabba. Hello, and oh, never mind. Thank you for a hydration check. GJ Ron, good session. Thank you all for being here. Next time we'll probably... The hell? Should you drink that whole thing in one sip? No. I guess next time we finish up that DLC, and then if Threshold is the last location in the game, which it possibly could be, then I'll probably like spam skip some days to see what other events we can get first. So that's a plan for next time, which will be on Thursday, regular time, 10:00 time, 10 a.m. GMT +1 schedule. Down there, local time zones, all that good stuff. I guess we're moving towards an end. I need to figure out what horror games I'm going to play. So maybe I'll ask you some suggestions. We also need to start the EA Cruisers, I guess, but that was just before Christmas, so we're still doing good time on that. Horror games, yeah, I promised to do horror games since we didn't do any during Spooktober. But that is for also I'm not playing real horror games. To be clear, I'm playing like Resident Evil 4 or something. We're not playing real horror games. But that's it for me. I love you all. Appreciate you all. Hope you all had a fantastic video gaming time. I'll be back, like I said, a couple of days. You guys have a good rest of your Tuesday. Have a good rest of have a good Wednesday. You guys then keep fighting fast, like good stuff. Bye bye. I gotta go walk the dogs. Walkie doggy time. Walkie doggy timey. Bye bye.